What is up YouTube? My name is Cabassi. I hope you enjoyed that little ultra kill at the start there. And welcome to another video. Throwing you into a Nuketown game here today. I pick up 54 kills to 6 deaths. Not the most impressive scoreline, but the fact that this game was in about 4 to 5 minutes, I pick up around 1,037 score per minute as well. So it's a very, very exciting, very quick gameplay. So I thought you would enjoy this today. And moving on into the topic for today, we're going to have a little discussion around the concept of Uber and where taxi services may be going in this day and age. I know the first couple of videos I've uploaded have been a couple like gaming technology related videos, but today I was just wanting to branch into something different, and we'll have a little discussion here. So basically Uber has commenced the whole sort of if this is how you want to say it, the do-it-yourself taxi service, where basically anyone is able to get their own vehicle set up as an Uber car. Obviously they've got to go through the whole sort of licensing and startup process, but in theory anyone can go and get their own car set up and they can do work on their own whenever they want to. The theory is basically it's a carpooling service for the public. So in theory, if you're an Uber driver and you want to get from A to B, why don't you pick up Joe Blow A and Gary on the way, take them to where they want to go. It helps them out and it gives you a bit of cash on the side. I don't really see that theory working at all. It's pretty much just a taxi service. It's not so it's you're carpooling with anyone. People who want to make money off the service will go and register their vehicle and they'll do it as a job, not necessarily like a little thing on the side where they're driving from point A to point B and pick up a couple blokes on the way. They're doing it, shift work every day as their main source of income, their primary source of income. From my perspective, it's one of the most inventive creations to be released to the market across the world of late. Of course, there's been a lot of controversy in various countries depending on where you live. I know it's definitely banned in various countries. Other countries promote it. I live in Australia, and it's all differing state by state and changing every month depending on what the government has to say about it. There's a couple states have banned it, a couple states are fine with it. There's a lot of lobbying and arguing against the cause for all the current taxi services that are in place, because obviously the way Uber works, costs are much less than the regular taxi service. Obviously they've got to go out and get their own vehicle, and to license that taxi vehicle, several $100,000. Whereas in Uber, you're just picking up your own vehicle, you throw a GPS in it, and away you go. So obviously, everyone would prefer to use Uber over the taxi service on a simple, money basis, that Uber's cheaper. So obviously, the old taxi guys are, complaining about this new service coming in. They're trying to pick out all its flaws and all the inconsistencies where it's not abiding by Australian government laws, and those laws obviously will vary upon country to country. So some countries Uber may be fine, taxi drivers just have to suck it up. It really just depends. But in my mind, that's just the way the world's moving. It's a great new service brought to the market. I don't think people should be battling against it or fighting against it. It's just making the transportation industry a much more competitive and efficient environment. We're seeing this sort of business model in other areas as well, such as Airbnb. So in the tourism industry, you can just go to anywhere in the world, jump on Airbnb, the website, or maybe there's an app or something, and you tell them where you're going, and all of a sudden there's 50 registered Airbnb users in this city that are offering up their residence, either their complete house or apartment, or a room of their house where you can just stay in. You'll pay them the money. Obviously it's only at a portion of the price compared to where you'd be going at the regular hotel or accommodation, just because it is someone's own their own residence. So it works out in everyone's favor. Once again, it's a big revolution in addition to the tourism market, just like what Uber is. Personally, I'm all for it. However, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments section down below. Do you guys think it's a good idea? Do you think it's hurting the current industry the way it is, with the likes of taxi drivers and whatnot who are getting taken out of the market just because they're too expensive? I'd love to hear what you have to say below. If you enjoyed the video today, leave a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Catch you later. My name is Cabassi. I'm out.